Right, there we go. So we'll start in a comfortable seat. Good morning. So find a comfortable seat, either with the eyes closed or focus the gaze down onto one point. And have a bit of a wiggle around, get rid of any fidgets. And then be pretty methodical with how you go through the body and settle in. So taking your awareness down into your seat. Feel the contact between the seat and the ground, and let that be heavy. Light toning to the lower belly, and lift the spine up, the crown of the head up. Draw the shoulders back over the hips and the ears over the shoulders. And allow the arms to hang down, so elbows hanging into the sides, and then in turn the hands just rest, not grabbing onto the knees. Hands just resting, either palms down or palms up, maybe a mudra if that's in your practice. We'll take an inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Bring your awareness into the physical body. Take a moment to check in with yourself. Notice whatever's coming up for you. Any physical sensations. Anything emotional that may be there, perhaps in anticipation of your day. Anything that might be there in the mind. And notice also your mood and your energy. We'll bring the hands into prayer in front of the heart, and an opportunity to set an intention for your practice, for your day, for your weekend. A quality maybe you'd like to take with you off of your mat. We'll take an inhale together. Send out your intentions with your exhale. We'll bring the hands down. And just quietly make your way down onto your back. Maybe keep the eyes closed. And find savasana, so lying down, legs long, arms by the sides. Allow the body to release down onto the mat and just notice how that feels. Start now to connect into the breath. So we want to find a slightly deeper breath. Smooth and even breath where the inhale and the exhale are the same length. Bring your knees into your chest and start to rock from side to side. And just a bit of massage through the whole of the back. Feel this across the lower, middle, upper back and the shoulder blades. Now come to center and start to circle the knees together in one direction. Feel that around the lower back. And then we're going to change direction. The next time the knees come in towards the belly, change direction. And next time the knees come in, stop. And we're going to take the knees in opposite direction. So press the knees out to the side, push them away from you, bring them back in towards each other, then into the belly. And keep circling in this direction, getting into the hips. And take one more circle like this. And when the knees come in, we're going to change the direction. So press the knees away, then take them out to the sides, back in towards the armpits, and then in towards each other. And keep going like this. And the feet are just dangling, the feet don't get involved. You come back to center. Knees together, drop your left foot down, take your right foot up to the ceiling, interlace around the back of the right thigh. Start with some ankle rolls. See if you can spread your toes out, get rid of some good clicks and pops through the bones, through the joints. Change direction. And then we'll point and flex. And then hold it in the flex position. Press your heel up, toes down. Work the leg towards straight so you get this stretch through the back of the right leg. And you could be still with just a little bit of movement, some pulsing back and forth. And then we're going to take it into a half happy baby. So bring that right knee wide towards your armpit. And then hold on wherever you can behind the knee or the shin or the outside edge of the foot. Draw down so that knee's coming wide, not into the body. You want the sole of the foot to be about parallel to the ceiling. And the left leg could be bent, or you might want to straighten it along the mat. Now either hold it still or start to bend and straighten through the right leg. Now re-bend the left leg if you straightened it and take figure 4 on the right ankle crossing the left thigh. Open the right knee up and then either hold it here or we thread the needle with the hands lacing around the back of your left thigh. Looking for the opening through the right hip. Just take a couple of breaths here. And now release the hands and bring the knees into the chest. A little squeeze. Right foot down. Left foot goes up. Interlace around the left thigh. Take your ankle rolls. Trying to spread the toes out. Change the direction. Point and flex. And there's no rush. Come into the flex position. Press the heel up. Straighten the leg any amount. Feel the stretch. Hold it here or just wiggle that leg back and forth. Moving into half happy baby. Bend your left knee. Hold on. Knee, shin or foot. Right leg can be straight or bent. Left leg either still or again bending and straightening. And when we move through the practice, always feel free to modify when you need to. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right for you. And always take a break if you need to. Now rebend your right knee. Take figure 4 on the left. And the option to thread the needle. Looking for the outer hip stretch through your left hip. Maybe a release across the lower back. And then go ahead and release. Draw your knees in. We're going to make the way up and over to all fours. So meeting on all fours. Bring your wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and spread your fingers out wide. On an inhale, find cow pose. Lift the gaze, open the chest. Exhale for cat, round the back and tuck the chin. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. And then come to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes under and press back to downward facing dog. Pressing into your hands, send the sit bones up and back, and then make any adjustments that you need. And then come to stillness here. On an inhale, lift your heels high, come onto tiptoes. Exhale, heels back and down. 2 more. Inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, heels down. 1 more. Inhale, come up onto your tiptoes. And then come forwards into a plank, either knees up or release the knees down for a modified plank. Everything's strong. Press the mat away, lift the hips up, almost a bit of a doming through the upper back. On an exhale, bend the elbows, lower all the way down onto your belly. Point the toes, press the tops of the feet down, forehead down, so there's a long line here from your crown to your tiptoes. Hover the hands. 3 baby cobras. Inhale to peel the chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, feel the back of the body engage. Exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale. And this isn't just about lifting your head up. In fact, the head just keeps looking down. It's the chest and it's the back engaging. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up through the knees or plank. Exhale, shift back to down dog. On an exhale, look forwards. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. A halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forwards. Exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. A long spine open across the chest. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Rise all the way up. Press the palms overhead. Interlace the fingers and then flip the palms up. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale to lean over to your right. The hands are leaning over to the right. The hips are swaying off to your left. Shoulders relax down. You might look down to the floor, maybe up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lean to your left. Let the hips sway a little bit to your right. And you plug both feet in. Inhale, center. One time with the breath. Exhale, flow right. Inhale, center. Exhale to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the heart up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step back to your plank. Knees up or down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Two more breaths. On your exhale, look forwards. Make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Reverse swan dive. Inhale. Press the palms. Interlace the fingers. Flip the palms up. Stretch up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, center. Cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend the knees any amount. A halfway lift. Inhale. Hands down, step back to your plank. Exhale. Inhale. Lower down with your exhale. Inhaling for cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Come back to your breath. On an exhale, look forwards. Step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Reverse swan dive. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. Flip the palms. Stretch up. Take an inhale. Hinge to your right. Exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale to your left. Inhale, reach the fingers up. Cactus arms. Exhale, press the heart forwards and up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, back to plank. Everything strong. Take an inhale here. Press the mat away. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale for your back bend. Rise up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Exhale to look forwards. Make your way to the top. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale to rise. Hands to heart with your exhale and be still. Smooth out the breath. Remember your intention. And lower the arms by the sides. Bring the big toes to touch, your feet about hip width for chair pose. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale, bend the knees, sit down into chair. The feet pressing into the mat. Maybe sink the hips a little bit lower and the core is lightly toned. Arms, shoulders relax. Now bring your arms down by the sides. Press the little fingers up towards the ceiling and open across the chest. Stay here, or the option is to hover your heels coming onto tiptoes, drinking bird. Maybe you sit down a little bit deeper. Keep breathing. On your next exhale, fold forwards, release. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round forward. Inhale, kick away. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. Last time, exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot through. Give it a helping hand if you need to. You want the right ankle under the right knee. Warrior one, drop the back heel down. Rise up, both hands high. Warrior one, bending into the front knee, pressing into the back foot. Wiggle around, make any adjustments that you need. Smooth out the breath. Now lean forwards, roughly 45 degrees. Bring your arms by your sides like wings, airplane arms. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and open your chest. Lengthen from your crown to that back heel. Core is engaged. Now interlace the fingers behind the back. Pull the knuckles towards the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, bow forwards. And let the head go, looking towards the back of the mat. Now, if your shoulders are tight, just rest the hands on your lower back or release your hands down. If the shoulders allow, the knuckles start to lift up. And the legs are very strong, so that right leg is feeling it, but use your left leg, spread the effort out. On an inhale, we're going to rise back up to warrior one. Strong legs, reach your hands up. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open hips and arms, and you might need to adjust your feet. Settle in. Deep bend forwards with the right knee and a press again into your back foot. Feel that openness across the chest from hand to hand. Flip the right palm and reverse. Right hand stretches up, left hand resting on your back thigh. But don't lose that bend in the front knee. Inhale to side angle, flow all the way through. Right forearm down or right hand down. Left hand reaching straight up to the sky. Maybe you can deepen that bend into your front knee. Couple more breaths. On an exhale, look down. Place both hands down. Come onto the toe mound of the back foot and kick back to your three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Bend the right knee and open your hip. Open hip down dog. Lift the knee up. Now you choose. You could take a break in down dog or child's pose, or you might want to flow through a vinyasa, possibly with that right leg lifted. I'm going to release my right foot down, so I'm in down dog, and I'm going to flow through. Inhale to a plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. Close the eyes and come back to your breath. We'll move on to the second side. Inhale, float the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it forwards. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Drop the back heel down. Find your feet. Warrior one, rise up. Airplane arms, lean forwards. Keep the chest lifted. Oftentimes, people are just collapsing and rounding. You want to keep the spine nice and long, leaning the breastbone forwards. Now we're going to take the interlace behind the back. Take the interlace that feels odd, the one that you wouldn't normally take. Open the chest, pull the knuckles back, take an inhale. Forward fold, exhale, humble warrior. Use an inhale to rise up, warrior one. Press into your feet, reach your hands up. Take an inhale here. Warrior two on your exhale. Flip the left palm, reverse. Don't lose the legs. Inhale to side angle. Press that right foot down. Open the right armpit up. Maybe look up. On an exhale, look down. Place your hands down. three-legged dog, kick back. Bend the left knee and open the hip. That should feel pretty good. Now you choose, take a break, down dog or child's pose, or we'll flow through, either with the left leg floating or both feet on the mat. Inhale, come forwards to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's come into child's pose, big toes to touch. Take your knees wide, nestle your seat back towards your heels, and let the head rest. Smooth out the breath. Feel anything new that's coming up. So heat, tingling, the heartbeat, pulsing. Gently roll the forehead on the mat. Release the shoulders and the neck. And some yawning stretches with the jaw. Open and close the mouth. A bit of a wiggle of the jaw from side to side. A waggle of the tongue. A deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And make your way up to sit. And extend the legs out in front. The feet are flexed. Little bend in the knees. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, an easy forward fold. Keep an inner eye on your lower back. Look down towards your shins. If you come across any tight spots, you might need to adjust the position a little bit or focus in on those points and breathe into it. Lengthening forwards, lifting out of the waist. On your next inhale, tone the core and rise up. Bend the right knee, let the right knee roll out to the right. Keep your left foot flexed. Right foot anywhere inside the left leg. Shouldn't be any pain in that knee. You can shift the foot down or you could prop that leg up with a block. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lengthen towards your left foot. And when you feel that resistance, just stop and breathe. Inhale to rise up. Bring your right knee up. Step the right foot outside of the left leg. Right foot planting on the ground. Right hand behind. That right hand's there to prop you up, not hang out. Reach your left hand up. Turn to your right. And then either hook the elbow, either way, or just grab on. Whatever works for you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, turn the chest to the right. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross the legs, we'll take that onto the second side. So the left knee bends and rolls out to the left, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, start to lean forward. So this movement's coming from the pelvis, tilting, leaning towards your right foot. Couple more breaths. Inhale to sit up. Bring the left knee up. Step the left foot outside the right leg. Left hand behind. Right hand reaches up, turn to your left. Hug it, hook it, grab on. Use the breath here. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, a gentle twist. Inhale, come back to center. Unravel the legs. Take the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Knees open wide. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, tilting forwards. Any amount, doesn't have to be a big fold. You want to get into the hips, the groins, the inner thighs, the lower back, not the arms and the shoulders. So let them relax. Definitely let the face and the jaw soften. On your next inhale, rise up. Bring your knees up, plant the feet at the top of the mat. Reach your hands forwards. Hug the belly in. Keep the core controlled and start to lower down. Come down as slowly or as quickly as you like with control. Some control. Keep the core engaged. Oops. Keep going. And bring the feet into bridge position. One round of bridge. So feet hip width and parallel. On your inhale, press down, lift your hips up. Wriggle your shoulder blades and upper arms under the back. Either keep the palms pressing or interlace fingers. Chin straight up towards the ceiling. Chest lifts towards the chin and the hips lift up. Now move the arms out of the way. Allow the back to come down and land in a neutral position. Just take a moment here. And we'll come into a twist. So if you like, you might wrap your left leg around the right thigh, like eagle legs, like you're sitting cross-legged. If not, just keep the thighs together. Shift your hips a little bit off to the left. Let your knees roll to the right. Extend the left arm out to the left and make any adjustments that you need. We'll take 3 deep breaths. So inhale down into your belly. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. 2 more. A deep inhale. Complete exhale. So one more time, inhaling. and exhale. Come back to center. If the legs will cross, switch the cross of the legs. This time the right thigh wraps around. Shift your hips off to the right. Let your knees roll to your left. Right arm out to the right. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how these breaths feel. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. We'll come back to center. Draw the knees in towards you. Give everything a squeeze. And stretch out into savasana. Take the legs long, feet wide, arms by your sides. Allow the whole body to be heavy. Let your breath settle back into its natural rhythm. We'll take the last minute or two to be still and quiet. Start now to deepen the breath. And gently move your fingers and toes. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. Take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead. And then draw your knees in. Let yourself roll to one side and make your way up to sit. We'll meet seated. Bring the hands into prayer. Take a moment before you get on with your day to acknowledge the practice and feel the practice in the body, in the breath, and in the mind. We'll press the thumbs to the third eye and remember your intention. And take all of this with you today. We bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.